So looks like I was a little bit late on my expectation of that high. I did see us coming back. Like it just ended up being a bit earlier than expected. So I was looking to exit along there, but I put the long in with an expiration out past the 30th. And the reason why I did that was in case something went wrong, there's more exits, there's backup exits for the long position before the 30th. So anyhow, and then I repositioned myself. I was in 558 put. I repositioned myself into a 561 put. So I'm basically straddling the market now along the 561 line and expiration out past the 30th. Now, it kind of hard to say what's going on with this unicursal. We had this sharp drop here that was expected in the last hour. I think we probably see some movement to the upside based on the Prince of Swords here. But the rally will turn over because it correlates to a failed attempt to break through resistance and then decline through key support. Now, what's interesting is that this rune in this positioning indicates out of a decline a big move from the bottom of the range all the way back to the top of a range, and that's probably taking place on Monday. So my sense is that we probably have a pretty sharp drop over the weekend to key support, and then there's like a retracement back to highs, probably highs that we see, highs from today is my sense. Now, whether or not there's one more opportunity to get into a short at these levels or not, hard to say. We have about 40 minutes. It could, but I think it's probably going to hit this unicursal. This is a unicursal hexagram price level right here, this black line, and you can see how close we are to it. So my sense is we probably rally into that unicursal with a decline, but I'm still straddling both directions because overall I see highs for the month here in the last week, probably highs here towards the end of the week as well, but with a drop beforehand. And then here on the 19th, there's like conflicting energies fighting each other. So on both directions, based on that, I think we probably go. If we don't have a big decline here, then we're definitely going to be much higher than the highs that we fell from in August. It really depends on how much of a decline we see here over the weekend or not. Let's take a look at Bitcoin. I had somebody on the Discord asking about Bitcoin. So it looks like we missed that price range yesterday, but we did fall back into the range that I expected us to before this big move to the upside. My sense is that there is possibility. Oh, this is going to come back down, guys. This move to the upside is going to come back down probably tomorrow. We may go higher first, but I'm not so sure we're going to come back down to those levels after all, guys. Really, we should, though. We should. So this was what? This was September 6th. Hard to say, but I think if you're looking for an entry point into a long position, you probably want to wait until, what is that, the 19th? Yeah, you probably want to wait until the 19th. It's not to say that we're going to come back down to these levels, but that's probably the next best entry point into a long position. Good boy, Hermes. He finally figured out how to lay across my lap without using the table. Finally. Only took him 3 years. Hey, AV. Good boy, Hermes. But if you're following the Discord alerts as part of our monthly subscription, or monthly access subscription, then you're in a long position. If we do come back down to these levels, I would say add that last 25% of a long position on. But right now we're at 75% of a long position with the expectation we're going to be able to sell up at these levels here. To play the BTC rally, which one is best? MSTR, Coin, Riot, or Mara? Interesting. Let's see. Looks like Riot is the one to play. You could play everything but Coin, but it looks like probably Riot is the one. This darker red line here is representing Riot, so in comparison to the Bitcoin rally, you can see how much more Riot moved with this rally here. Like how much more action there was in it. Interesting. So that's probably a good move, is to get into Riot. Let me see. Yeah. So I just let all of the people who have total access on our website, Tarot for Traders, that's a top level access. They've got a live updated alert about Riot. You could maximize that gain, that rally based by buying Riot rather than just some Bitcoin. Looks like we may have that opportunity as I expected. And you can see here we're at the unicursal, right? Ooh, this song is really loud. Can I please cover SLV and Amazon? Sure thing, Evie. All right, let's take a look at silver. Excuse me, guys. Ugh, we didn't come in quite as low as I wanted, but you can see there's that shoot off to the upside. If it came down into this range, I would have suggested purchasing, because we're probably going to make new all-time highs, these multi-year highs here in November, October, November. You know what? Let me do it like this. Follows it pretty accurately, that's for sure. So, I mean, if you're not in a long position and you're looking to catch this rally, I mean, you could enter into one, but it's not a really great place to do so. There's not much like low risk upside. I consider anything above this dark area is going to be speculative to hold your position, but it most likely will go into that range. Let's take a look at Amazon. Silver, the link for the live updated trading view chart for silver is one of the links that you get through our total access subscription. Amazon, the link you get through our monthly access subscription. We got more October readings coming out for Tesla and S&P. Tesla, the October readings, we have daily Tesla readings by the hour for the month of October. The paid version, we need monthly access, the monthly access subscription to see the actual trades that I plan. FYI. Where is Amazon? Oh, it's all the way up here. Oh, wow, we went right through that price range. Excuse me, guys. I'm so sorry. I just got this cough. Likely we open lower on Monday, and then there's a rally. Matter of fact, I'm catching that high right here off of the cusp of the 13th and into the 16th. So this is probably the high, right? Well, a high for now, and then we have a decline over the weekend, possibly rallying back into it. More likely than not, we have a high in the last week, like a lot of the other things, and there's probably a pretty sharp drop, possibly into lows for the month in the last few days. There's a possibility of that. Guys, this is a regular time slot. If you're new to the channel, we're live this time between 3 and 4 p.m. Eastern, every week on Fridays between 3 and 4 p.m. Eastern, as well as on Tuesdays between 3 and 4 p.m. Eastern. Sometimes we're on this time, but it's not, other than those two time slots, but it's not pre-scheduled. And then the other time slots, we're trying to make Monday mornings 9 to 10 and Thursday morning 9 to 10 regular as well. It's going to take some getting used to, but that's the plan. And then 8 p.m. on Wednesdays and Sundays now. If you're interested in asking questions, the 8 p.m. time slots when I'm on then, you need to be a subscriber, but you can be a subscriber. Other than that, all time slots are members only. The way they become a member is to go to our YouTube channel, Tarot for Traders, and click on the join button, sign up for the supporter membership. Gets you access to ask as many questions as you want during these live streams. Also shows your support. And I've also mentioned monthly access subscription, total access subscription. If you want access to our live trading alerts and our pre-planned trades, you go to our website, tarotfortraders.com, hover over order now, click on subscriptions. And monthly access gets you the Discord, the day-by-day chart behavior, the Discord channel, and the live trading view charts, as well as the live Discord alerts, all of that stuff for the following tickers: Apple, Amazon, Bitcoin, Gold, Google, Meta, Nvidia, Tesla, Shibcoin, Solana, XRP, Oil, VIX, and Theta, which I have to alphabetize, but Theta Network's in there too. Total access gets you access to all of our 1 years, which we currently have about 40, and there's at least another 25 coming out before the end of the year. Gets you access to that and all other trading alerts. Great ways to help support the channel. Not to mention they pay themselves back with the trades. We've got like a 95 roughly % accuracy on our trades. We got about 30 minutes. So if we come back up to these levels here, I'm going to move this before the close. I would open up a short there, but right now I'm split already at the 561 mark. So like roughly right where this unicursal hex, or that's 562, like right here. This is where I'm split. A little bit below what's going on right now. Hey, it was luck. Will Boeing continue to have bearish momentum until the end of September? Boeing's one, you need total access subscription to get the live updated trading view chart link and the live updated trades for this. So will it continue to have bearish momentum the remainder of the month? Hermes, where are my cards? Are you sitting on my... You're sleeping on my card? He was using my cards as a pillow. You're so cute, buddy. You need to find a better place to sleep, though. You were doing so well on my lap. I got a no for that. Overall trend, let's see. The remainder of September. Brief peak that's easily missed, followed by a decline. So there's probably a pretty big move to the upside at the end of the month off of a low. We may be at it, or we might go a little bit lower. We're probably going to go a little bit lower. But I would say, Hermes, off of my keyboard, please. I would say the overall for the rest of the month, we probably are going to the downside somewhat, yeah. Not straight down. There's like a brief peak that's easily missed and then more decline. Saw an Astro forecast that Nifty will fall out on September 26th plus or minus today. Do I see the same for SPY on the 26th? I think so. Believe that's right around where there's... Oh, I mean, yeah. It's not like definitive on SPY, but I'm seeing it on a lot of the 1 months for the other. Like the other 1 months that I've done. Either way, there's like a drop off of a high there, a pretty sharp drop there off of a high. Can I advise on Meta and the VIX? Meta is one that on a monthly basis we will be covering come November. Because that's how far ahead I am on the work that we're doing right now. End of the month is pretty big move to the upside actually. Um, Matter of fact, there's a move to the downside that'll stand out on a multi-day scale. You would open up a long, might have taken place here. I think probably not because it's not quite the end of like the second half of September yet. Why? Why does she do this? So annoying. Shut up, Siri, please. No, just go away. um. But there's a lot of possibility of highs for the year here at the end of the year, which I mean is really realistic and based on where we are. But I think the lows are behind us. Lows for the year are behind us. And the VIX. Oh, what happened here? The VIX is not something that you want to trade like you want to use it more as an indicator, guys. That's how I use it as an indicator anyways. I don't actually try to trade this. This is going to be volatile throughout the month, and at the very end of the month, there's a fast sudden move higher, marking the end of that volatility, which also plays right into what we're talking about, where we got here at the end of the month. This drop in a lot of the 1 months here at the end of the month to lows, or some sort of sharp bottom of some kind. I wouldn't be surprised actually if this finishes right on the line. Let me put it like this, like, because it's gonna finish right on the line most likely, and then there should be a drop over the weekend. Either way, if I'm wrong about that drop over the weekend, we've got a long position that expires out past the 30th, which will very likely appreciate as over time over the next couple of like 10 days or so. But I think there's a drop first, which is why I'm in both directions. In case there's a drop, I'll be able to catch that bit of money as well. Guys, we've also got something coming out in January of 2025. Our Investor Profit University. We're going to basically teach people how to use the system successfully so that they can do it like regularly on their own. It takes some getting used to. Obviously, people that have been with the channel for a while understand it's not like just up and down. Yes, money. Like you have to know what you're doing. It's a different way to trade. So, anyways, this is going to teach not just the cards, but this will teach all of the other aspects of SO meta analysis, including the lifestyle choices that I make, that help to maximize the results. It's all about manifestation. So a law of attraction will be in there, esoteric science, practical metaphysical techniques, as well as stuff about the stock market, technical analysis, things like that. All that stuff. Plus, it'll be exclusive only to people that have signed up for this throughout 2025. There'll be a lot of exclusive stuff just for them, including Zooms with just that group. Between like 6 and 10 people probably. So, if you're interested and you want to get in on that, click here for more info on our website, Tarot for Traders. We'll send you more information about it. We'll have a curriculum and whatnot pretty much squared away by the end of next week. I think I'm going to get back in a 558 put here. So I'm short heavy. I'm split both directions, but now I'm short heavy. Ratio 2-to-1. So that's a solid trade right there. People following along on our monthly access subscription live trade alerts on Discord are making money with this trade right now. This is XRP. Wow, that's a solid trade. Would have been better to get out yesterday, but even so, this is what we projected. We got in and out at our entry and our exit. See what else we got going on. Matter of fact, let's see what the next trade is for XRP. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, it looks like probably on the 15th we want to get into a long position again. So it looks like there's another entry here. On the 15th. So if you're new to the channel, these ellipses are expectations, ranges of expectation where I expect to see the price within a time frame. Red is for troughs and lows. Green is for peaks. And I see a pretty big move out of this. I'm going to move this now. Whoa, this is a big move. You would get the link to this live trading view chart with the ellipses live updated through our monthly access subscription, which I just showed you guys how to get earlier in the show, or in the live, I should say. A darker ellipse is a more probable location of the turnaround, but it could go all the way up here on my sense is. You want to enter into it here. Is next week and the following week bullish or bearish for Meta? Do we still have Meta open? It's going to be both, so let's see which one. I think my sense is probably next week is bearish, followed by bullish in the following week. Let's see. Yeah. Bearish and bullish. Has CLH hit the low for the year? CELH. I got a yes, and it was the devil card, so it might make it look like we're gonna go lower or something, but we're basically at bottoms, at lows here, and it looks like we probably revisit them. So I'm gonna mark this off. Probably come back to these at some point before the end of the year, but I don't foresee it's going much lower, if at all. And people new to the channel, what I'll do is I'll use a dotted line to mark off a high or a low in red or green, depending on if it's a high or a low. And look at that, guys. So this is a good example. More stuff like what I'm about to talk about is the type of thing that you would learn in the university. The unicursal, like how to utilize price level information, or how to extrapolate price level information using SO meta analysis, which is kind of like not what it was designed, what SO meta analysis was designed for, but there are many cases where you're able to extrapolate price level information. It's a couple of specific techniques. So this is a good example by marking off price levels like the unicursal. We marked it off from before, and you can see we came back to it here at the end of the day. We rallied into it basically with this Prince of Swords. I wonder if there might be something to do with the president on Monday. Let me see here. I think it's major support, but there was a clairvoyant impression while doing the reading, so let me see. No, it's just the support. And with that said, I'm going to roll. Much love and appreciation, everybody watching. If you don't know, guys, if you're new to the channel, the most important aspect of the channel, the whole purpose, there's a few purposes, but one of the main purposes of the channel is to transmute some of the competitive energy of the stock market into goodwill. Now, imagine if everybody who made money in the stock market devoted a portion of their profits to making the world a better place. If everybody on Wall Street did that, how much better would the world be? Right? So we can kind of like set an example and do a little bit of that ourselves. And we do that by following the rule of karma. You go to the resources tab of our website, Tarot for Traders. 5% of the profits from all profitable trades should be donated forward to a charity. We have some links here. You don't have to use one of these links, but it's super easy. If you have a charity you'd rather donate to, by all means, just make sure you donate 5% forward. And 5% of the profit should be donated back to the channel through one of these links. If you're international, use the crypto link. A bunch of different QR codes. Or use Wise. My favorite way, though, just so everybody knows, is the Zelle. Because Zelle is a loophole. You don't have to pay taxes of any kind with Zelle. At least for now. And so that leaves you at 90%. Make sure to spend that money out of love as long as you follow those rules. And that makes you an angel investor of the channel. The universe is going to send it back to you tenfold for following through. Not to mention, you get access to our exclusive Angel Investors Discord channels, which involve world events, astrology, special, and we have all of our special offer links go through there as well. Oh, there is one special offer, guys, just so you guys know. It's the last special offer for 2025 readings. So if you're wanting to do a 2025 one-year reading, this is the last special offer for 2025 readings that we'll offer in 2025 because the demand is going to go up dramatically in the next few months. It's in our general chat, which I don't usually post to the public chat, our special offers, but I put it in there this time because it's the last one. So if you're in the public chat on our Discord, you should have access to it. It's buy 2 1 years, get 1 free. That's $500 discount. Gets you 3 1 years for 2025. And I'll leave you guys with that. Have a great weekend. Much love and appreciation. Blessings to all my angel investors.